I wanted to just take a quick look through some of my comments because I had some really weird comments through here. Let's see here. Somebody left like a whole bunch of comments. Yeah, okay. Sunshine Mullins has been like apparently leaving spam comments or something. I don't know. I haven't really read them yet. They said, we're on the video Kingdom Hall crashing. How to protest Jehovah's Witnesses. And Sunshine Mullins said, I don't hear no words of God at Kingdom Hall, so I know preaching over liars stay. I do not know what that means. I wish I did. It sounds super fascinating if only I knew. Then we've got, I also heard a cow represents a dumb six animal. Oh my God, I believe I seen a cow. I don't understand what they're saying at all. It says, they say words not even spoken or taught by no one, just a liars at church. Oh my God. I heard and liar, but the liar don't shut up. This means dumb. I know I heard. Yeah, there's no punctuation in here. That's why it's just a big long string of words. Dud Sharon here six Jesus. Why does she say, I say one word, Jehovah, I've obtained everlasting life. Judgment B-Day happened by Dud, not no beer. Brother says all Catholics are walking alive, but dead. God fuck dumb B. Yeah, I don't know. I am so fucking lost right now. I have no clue what's happening. This is the most confusing thing I've ever read in my life. Let's just read some regular ones. Let's see. Got an ad for something called PureFlix, guessing a Christian movie service. I'm an atheist that was born into a Pentecostal church and left after reading the entire Bible and pointing out the hypocrisy of that church. It's a good point. I find it fascinating that that Pentecostals, the thing that differentiates them from traditional Christianity, really, is the verses at Mark 16, Mark chapter 16. I think it's like verses 9 through 16 or something. And those are universally known to be fakes. Those were added hundreds of years later by monks, not by the apostles or anybody of any kind of relevance. But they base their entire religion off of it. That's where you get speaking in tongues and falling out in the spirit, snake handling, drinking poison, and all kinds of other weird stuff. So, and it kind of sets a tone for Christianity in those faked verses. I talked about this a little bit in my video the other day, so you guys should give that a watch if you haven't seen it. Nora the Witch says, could you possibly create an updated video on Wicca and other neo-pagan religions? Yeah, I may do that. It's probably about time. We'll see. It's just, they're really, really difficult to research, actually. They're really hard to research because it's kind of so scattered. That's why I haven't really. Yoshi Yahoo says, just don't create any humans with sin and be done with it. If God created everything, he created sin. That's a good point. Or, alternatively, God could just, like when Adam and Eve sinned, he could have quarantined them and neutered them and spayed them or whatever, and just not let them reproduce, created a new breeding pair. There you go. You just saved 100 billion people who will die throughout history, up to this point at the very least. But instead he just lets it happen, then goes through this outrageous process of killing his son or himself, depending on how you believe, to appease himself instead of just forgiving. And who's really to blame here? He put the damn tree in the garden. It's just an outrageous story. It blows my mind. Okay, let's see. One more little section here. Isn't playing as, okay, so 555 in this video, isn't playing as an animal whose species is different to you sinful or something? Weird. Okay. Basically, God is procrastinating salvation. Evangelicals are the ones who insist Mormons aren't really Christian, which pisses a lot of Mormons off. Yeah, honestly, who cares? It's a category. If you believe in Jesus and you follow his teachings, you're a Christian. Who cares? Is it really that big of a deal that you are the only true Christian? Give me a break. It really does not matter. Like, it's a descriptor. It's a word that people use to describe certain ideas or things. It's a category. You are not the only true Christian. That's not how that works. You can't be the only Christian. It's too broad. It's not a group, it's a category. Let's see. My mom was raised Pentecostal, and the entirety of my mom's side is Pentecostal. My mom hated all the strict rules and raised me as non-denominational Christian. She's raising my siblings Catholic now. I'm an atheist. Religion is bullshit to control people and put people down. Yeah, I agree. It is bullshit, and it's used to control people and put them down. It's interesting that she jumped to Catholic because Catholics and Protestants generally have this big battle between each other. Like, they do not like each other. They don't like dealing with each other. And that's especially evident in some parts of Europe. I don't remember if it's North Ireland or if it's just Ireland, but there's a huge problem with segregation, basically. Catholics and Protestants self-segregate. That's why you hear the term, I'm an Irish Catholic, because that's a massive part of their identity. They aren't just Irish, they're Irish Catholic. It's really important to append that to the end.